Every journey begins in the orchard, where millions of cashew nuts ripen beneath the tropical sun. Each cashew nut grows attached to a colorful fruit known as the cashew apple. Harvest crews move quickly before tropical heat reaches its peak. Thousands of kilograms are gathered every day during peak harvest season. The freshly harvested crop is brought together for its first inspection. Early sorting helps preserve quality before processing begins. Efficient handling protects the valuable nuts hidden beneath every fruit. From the field, the harvest begins its journey toward industrial processing. Every load is documented before moving to the next stage. Attention now turns to the nut itself, the true commercial product. Only mature nuts are selected for large-scale processing. Nut is carefully removed from the fruit to begin its industrial journey. By midday, collection bins are filled with freshly harvested raw cashews. Precise measurement keeps production planning on schedule. The harvest is now prepared for transport to the processing facility. Heavy equipment keeps the supply chain moving without delay.
With harvest complete, the cashew nuts leave the orchard and head toward industrial processing.
The harvested cashew nuts begin their journey from orchard to factory.
There's complete traceability from harvest to processing.
The route may be long, but timing remains critical. Ahead lies the factory, where raw cashews will undergo transformation. Nation is now within sight. Every shipment enters through strict security and intake procedures. The first step inside the facility is verification. With approval granted, the cargo moves into the processing network. A carefully organized layout keeps materials flowing efficiently. The receiving team prepares for the next transfer.
Precise positioning ensures safe and efficient unloading.
The raw harvest is finally ready to enter the factory system. Heavy machinery takes over where field transport ends.
Each load is transferred into controlled processing conditions. Thousands of kilograms arrive daily to feed the production line. Now the real transformation begins as raw cashews enter the factory process. The first conveyor carries the harvest into the heart of the processing facility.
Inside the factory, every movement is monitored with precision.
Real-time data helps maintain consistent quality across every batch.
The facility is designed for continuous, high-volume production.
Automated transport systems keep materials flowing without interruption.
Every batch is recorded before processing begins.
Infrastructure hidden behind the scenes powers the entire operation. This is where raw harvests begin their transformation into export-grade products. Routine inspections ensure safe and reliable production.
With systems online, processing can finally begin. The first batch enters the production line. Controlled feeding keeps production efficient and consistent. The cleaning process begins with the removal of field contaminants. Years of engineering have optimized this critical first step. Initial contaminants are removed before detailed sorting begins. Only the valuable product continues to the next stage. With basic cleaning complete, precision processing can begin.
The next challenge is separating millions of cashews with remarkable accuracy. The sorting process begins by separating materials according to size.
Precise screening improves efficiency throughout the factory. Foreign materials are removed before deeper processing begins. The cashews continue through multiple cleaning stages. Airflow systems remove contaminants too light for mechanical screening.
Gravity and airflow work together to improve product purity. Human expertise still plays an important role in quality assurance. Defective materials are removed before entering automated grading.
Balanced product flow improves grading accuracy. The factory now begins detailed classification of every nut. Rotary graders organize product into standardized categories.
Accurate sizing improves efficiency in downstream processing.
Each size category receives its own processing path.
Automation helps maintain strict grading standards. Uniform batches improve consistency throughout production.
Moisture levels are critical for safe processing and storage.
The batch is approved for the next stage of production. Now the cashews move toward one of the most important stages in the entire factory process.
Before the shells can be opened, the cashews must first be conditioned with heat and steam. The controlled feeding ensures every batch receives uniform treatment.
Inside the vessel, precise conditions prepare the shells for removal. Heat softens the shell structure while protecting the valuable kernel inside.
This conditioning stage is critical for efficient shell cracking. Constant monitoring helps maintain consistency across every batch.
After careful conditioning, the cashews are ready for discharge. The warm cashews now move towards stabilization and cooling. Cooling prepares the product for safe mechanical handling. Controlled cooling prevents damage during shell removal. Verification ensures the conditioning process achieved its target. Only approved batches continue through the production system. Holding silos allow moisture to distribute evenly across the batch. This final stabilization stage improves shelling efficiency. The conditioned cashews are now ready for transformation. Ahead lies one of the most important machines in the factory. Everything is now prepared for the separation of shell and kernel. The next stage will reveal the valuable kernel hidden inside every shell. For the first time, the valuable kernel begins to emerge from its protective shell.
Automation allows millions of shells to be opened with remarkable precision. The process immediately separates shell waste from valuable product.
Every kernel is fully released during the first pass. Careful handling helps reduce breakage and preserve value. Human inspection remains essential for maintaining quality. Even microscopic shell fragments must be removed. Recovered kernels are organized for the next phase of processing. Whole kernels command the highest value in global markets. Before final grading, moisture must be carefully controlled.
Controlled drying improves shelf life and product stability.
Precise environmental control protects product quality.
The kernels are now ready for stabilization and cooling. Cooling prepares the kernels for detailed classification.
Every percentage of recovery contributes to overall production value. The next stage combines technology and precision at industrial scale. Advanced automation now takes over to achieve extraordinary levels of accuracy. Every kernel is examined in fractions of a second.
Advanced imaging systems evaluate each kernel individually.
Color consistency is a key indicator of product quality. Artificial intelligence helps detect imperfections invisible to the human eye. Only the highest quality kernels remain on the main production line. Verification systems provide an additional layer of quality control. Multiple inspections reduce the possibility of error.
Classification allows each grade to reach its highest market value.
Whole kernels are among the most valuable products in the factory.
Automated weighing ensures uniform product specifications. Real-time analytics guide every stage of the operation. Only certified batches continue toward final finishing. The factory now prepares the kernels for final presentation. Attention shifts from sorting to product refinement. Technology and engineering work together on an extraordinary scale. The final inspection confirms exceptional product quality. With inspection complete, the kernels enter their final transformation. The next stage prepares the cashews for the global marketplace. The finishing process enhances both appearance and consistency. Even minor surface imperfections are addressed during finishing. Every batch is checked before final grading begins. Final grading determines how the product will reach the market. All kernels receive the highest commercial classification. International standards guide every grading decision.
Consistency is essential for premium export markets. Precise measurements ensure accurate packaging later in the process. Large production volumes are organized into market-ready batches.
Automation helps maintain continuous production flow.
The finished product now approaches the final stages before packaging. Every batch remains traceable throughout the facility. Complete records support global food safety requirements. Every shipment can be traced back to its original harvest.
The product is now nearly ready for global distribution.
Before packaging, one final layer of verification remains.
Quality testing protects both consumers and manufacturers.
Now the product faces its most detailed inspection yet. Now the product faces its most detailed inspection yet.
Quality assurance begins with carefully selected production samples. Every detail is examined to ensure consistent quality.
Advanced imaging helps identify issues invisible to the naked eye.
Uniform appearance is essential for premium international markets.
Proper moisture levels help preserve freshness and shelf life.
Accurate measurements confirm the effectiveness of earlier processing stages. Weight consistency supports standardized grading categories.
The product must be completely free of unwanted materials.
Food safety testing provides another layer of protection.
Modern laboratories combine science and technology to verify product integrity. Every test contributes to the final approval decision.
Only fully compliant batches receive export certification.
Certification connects every product to a complete processing history.
The final decision determines whether the product can proceed. With approval granted, the cashews are cleared for packaging. The final stage of the journey is about to begin. The certified product now enters the packaging department.
After months of growth and hours of processing, the cashews are finally ready to be packed.
The final stage begins as premium cashews enter the packaging line. Every package must contain an exact amount of product. Packaging materials are prepared moments before filling. Each pouch receives carefully measured premium cashews. Secure sealing protects freshness throughout global transport. Automated inspection ensures every package meets standards. Every package carries a complete production history. Individual packages are combined into shipment-ready cartons. The product is now prepared for large-scale distribution.
Automation improves speed, consistency, and workplace safety.
Protective wrapping stabilizes the load for shipping. The finished product enters temporary storage before dispatch.
Every pallet is tracked and stored for efficient distribution.
The final journey is about to begin. The finished cashews are prepared for customers around the world.
Every shipment must meet strict international requirements. And this is how modern factories produce cashew nuts from start to finish. From orchard harvest to global export, millions of cashew nuts pass through a remarkable journey of engineering